A Viking star benched over off-the-field legal trouble will be in court tomorrow.
Adrian Peterson is expected to plead not guilty to child abuse charges in Texas. A grand jury indicted him last month. They say the running back went too far when he used a switch to discipline his 4-year-old son. WCCO's Liz Collin traveled to Conroe, Texas for the hearing. Liz, you got some insight, it sounds like, into how this might play out tomorrow in Texas.
I did, Frank, and this will all likely last less than a half hour here tomorrow. Adrian Peterson will be here at the Montgomery County Courthouse at 9 a.m. tomorrow morning. It's just about 20 miles from his home where prosecutors say he went too far while disciplining his son this summer.
It's a very standard step one in a Texas courtroom.
Houston defense attorney Chris Downey believes there is only one play for Adrian Peterson to make tomorrow: plead not guilty and ask for a trial in the next few months.
Giving everything that's going on in the NFL for this matter to drag out as long as a typical case would.
It's a case that Downey says will be viewed differently in Conroe, Texas. Located 40 miles from Houston, with a divide on corporal punishment that Downey says spans a greater distance.
These issues of child discipline vary greatly from metropolitan areas to rural areas.
But 3 weeks ago, a grand jury in Montgomery County decided the open cuts and bruises on Peterson's 4-year-old son from a switch were not reasonable punishment. The boy was visiting Peterson's $5 million home in the Woodlands, an upscale Texas community, in May when it happened. Through his attorney, Peterson has said he regrets the unintentional injury. But in interviews with police, Peterson's son said that kind of punishment had happened before, language the prosecutor will pay close attention to.
To the extent that there may be any record that Adrian Peterson committed similar acts in the past, and maybe got in trouble for it if he did, then that can then play a very big role in this case.
Prosecutors have said a trial could be about a year away, so it will be up to a judge to decide to move it up that much sooner. Now, Peterson remains on the NFL commissioner's exempt list, Frank, meaning that he's still barred from team activities, but still collecting a paycheck.
Right. Liz, what's Texas law like? What kind of punishment could he receive if he was convicted?
Yeah, Frank, it is a little bit all over the place. Under this charge in Texas, he faces 2 years in a state jail and a $10,000 fine. But Chris Downey told me today he doesn't think that's likely. He thinks if Peterson's convicted here, he'll get probation since he is considered a first-time offender.
All right, Liz, we'll check in with you tomorrow. Thank you.